What's up, world? This is We Need a Fifth. This your man Mo. Got my man Hill on the building.
Thought I'd be a little scared to show face today, but I'm in the joint now, happy and confident.
Got my man P on the line.
What up, y'all?
And got the special guest in the building. Kyle, what's going on, man? Super Knicks fan.
What's going on, fellas? Good to see y'all.
Fellas, I wanted to start off talking about the NBA rookies, but I'll be remiss in mentioning that we had the opportunity to go see one of these rookies recently in person at the Garden versus the New York Knicks. That would be Mr. Victor Wembanyama. I think I'll let Kyle go from here as far as our experience with Mr. Victor Wembanyama. I'm gonna let him get off because I feel like he had something to say. He got something to get off his chest.
Be better.
Well, look. Let me start off by saying, I think Vic is going to turn out to be a very good, if not great, NBA player. Let me. I feel like I need to start there because I feel like anybody who has any type of critique of him gets put in a certain box as a hater, as what have you.
Oh God!
So let me start.
I wish we had recordings
of
our time at the game, yo.
Come on, let him go, please. Let him go. Let him go.
Oh yeah, but also let me in there because that is effectively where it is. His first trip to the Garden, and look, I think every superstar basketball player will tell you that playing in the Garden is still to this day, despite the fact that the Knicks haven't won a championship in, what are we looking at, 50 years now? Still to this day, one of the greatest, if not the greatest arena to play basketball in. So, the young man came, he's 19 years old. Those are bright lights. Those are big shoes to fill. There are a lot of superstars that have came to the Garden and made their debuts under those bright lights and have had really good games. But those are really big shoes to fill. And I think what we all saw in live action is, at the very least, he's not ready to fill those shoes. He's not ready for that grand stage. He's not ready to step into his realization as an all-time great. He's not there yet. Will he get there? Possibly, but he clearly showed on Wednesday night that it's a long journey. It's a long journey. It's a long journey, and he's only at the start of it. And I think we all, as fans, enjoyed being there in the moment and seeing it. I think maybe some of us enjoyed it a little bit more than others.
That's fair. That's fair.
Would it be fair to say? Would it be fair to say that he's a generational talent?
It would be fair to say. It would be fair to say. It would be fair to say that on Wednesday night he was not a generational talent. I'll go. Look. Y'all are not gonna box me in the corner.
Was that his last game he played since then? though? I mean, I know it's not my turn. I just want to know, did he play another game after that?
He played another game after that. They lost. I think he had a really good game.
Did that game show any little bit of generational talent or not? It was just the jitters. He had the jitters in the next game, right?
Losing is generational talent. I don't know.
Kobe did it. LeBron did it. Duncan did it.
Look. Look, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and
This
I
is
think
your
we can
time,
all
so I have
agree
to be
about
fair.
it.
Go ahead. It's your time.
I want my I want my 7'5" guy getting rebounds, scoring in the paint. If you
Okay,
want a seven
that's
five,
fair.
if you want a 7'5" shooting guard, who am I to stop you? He needs to work on his rebounding. I think he needs to work on his rebounding.
He averages more rebounds than Chet.
He does.
I don't know that to
He
be
does.
true.
No, that's a
He
fact.
does.
They got to they
It's
got to be
it's
right around. They
No,
got
he's
to be
second in
right
percent.
around
rebound.
the
No, he's
same.
second in rebounding. He's second in
It's
rebounding.
percentage points. It's 8.4 to 8 pointer, but he does
Okay,
average
all
more.
right. So then, yeah. I mean, okay. So
it is. He averaged more rebounds, more points, and more blocks. Chet is just
I'm more
below him.
curious to know. I'm more curious to know what you guys who do think he is the best. I think some of the quotes are the best prospects I've ever seen. He's God in human form, Jesus in human form. I'm curious to know what your first impression up close and personal, with Vic was.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't do the religious quotes, but I definitely said he's the best. I still stand by. I think he's the best prospect I ever seen. But he stunk it up. There's no way around it. That was bad. As a fan of his, as someone who wants to see the development, it was frustrating. 'Cause, like you said, I think he needs to rebound more at that height. You need to give me 10 rebounds a game, easy, and he needs to go and get in the post more. You know what I mean? But as a supporter or whatever you want to call it, as someone who, yeah, like I said, I'll stand by. I think he's the best prospect I've ever seen. But yeah, he stunk it up that night that we saw him play.
Yes, definitely. I think there's no argument in that. But I'm with P. I still think he's a hell of a prospect. I think where his game will get better is aggressiveness, and I think that's going to get ramped up, especially as he goes through the different teams and gets the opportunity to have that experience under his belt, knows how the referee is going to play him. I'm hoping that Papa let him go a little bit more and encourage him to be more aggressive with his offense. Yeah, but hey, everybody has a bad game. It's all good. I still think he's a top prospect. I think he's still leading prospect for Rookie of the Year. I think he's a contender for Defensive Player of the Year. I still stand by that. Phil, how you feel?
I think I would be the voice of reason on all of this. I just think that game was just too big for the moment at the time. You grow up, you get to see what Fat Joe, 50 Cent, Carmelo Anthony. That was a blip on the radar. That's all that was. And the kid was only as good as his next game. I was concerned whether or not how he would respond, and it was just that. That's all that Garden game will be for him. And as for him being down low, I think that's more projection than it actually is. This kid grew up, and he had a major growth spurt late. You know what I'm saying? So he grew up idolizing people like Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. So that's where his game is. I mean, where we want him is probably where we'll get him maybe at year 24, 25. I mean, he's still a kid, so he still has this feeling out process. Where you guys want him is probably what Pop has to get him at. A little bit more down low on the block and punishing people down there. Right now, it's just for me, it's to fill out this first year for him and make his mistakes and get that second go round about the players he will be. I don't think he needs another go round with Hardenstein and Mitchell Robinson. They're bumps. They had their moment for then, and they did what they did. That will be, believe it or not, that will be on their tombstone. That's their lifetime achievement, Mitchell Robinson and Hardenstein. They will not be known for anything else except for having possibly his first game at the Garden and him struggling like that.
Just say you don't watch the Knicks.
That would be my spin. That's my spin on it.
Well,
I still have that guy
because
projected to be the second
obviously
best
you're not
player of all
familiar.
time. Say it again.
well,
Look, go ahead, Mo.
go ahead, Kyle.
No, look, you can't be the second best player of all time, and I
Gotcha.
have a hard time. I have a hard time understanding where his impact on the game is more on the offensive end or the defensive end. And that night against the Knicks, he had no impact on either side of the court. And if he's going to be an all-time great, if he's got to have a significant impact every night on one side of the court or the other. And I just don't see him. Look, and I honestly think he would be more. I think he would be more successful if he made sure that his impact on the defensive end of the court was there because of his size. But I think everybody's focus is on what he's doing on the offensive side of the ball. That's not going to be there for him. That's not going to be there for him. You don't want your 7'5". You don't want your 7'5" player on the perimeter all game long. You just don't want that.
And I think you're feeding into you're projecting too much, and I think you're feeding into Hill a little too much because I've
He's
gone
not
on
going
the
to do it for
record.
his career.
So,
I mean, he's going to change. You wouldn't want Kobe Bryant doing what he did in his first year playing with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want
We're talking two different players.
No, I don't think so. You're talking about.
No,
I don't think so. You had the second greatest player to me then with Kobe Bryant, who stunk it up in his first year, and then he's going to get bumped down to third with this guy coming in now. I mean, they're on pace to be just the same.
And I think, like I said, you feed it into Hill with his love for offense, and when I have gone on the record numerous times, what did I say? Just said it. Rookie of the year, and what else? Defensive player of the year. That's what I said. I tell anybody that's listening, hey, if you wonder who Wemby is, imagine Kevin Durant committed to defense and add 2 inches.
That's not bad though.
But do you see that? But do you see?
Yes.
Did you see that? You saw that on Wednesday night?
Not on Wednesday night, Kyle, but I've seen that, and by the numbers, he's showing you that, hey, consistently he can be that. He's averaging at this point on Saturday 19.4 points a game, 8.4 rebounds, 2.6 blocks per game. Chet Holmgren, the second, he's averaging
this
17
is not about Chet.
and 8.
Let's not do that.
I'm just saying that, hey, when it comes to the top rookies, he's still, even with that terrible game he played in Madison Square Garden, he's still leading rookies in points and rebounds and in blocks.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
that dude right now.
Yeah, I'm not really so worried about defense, to be honest. It's more offense because, okay, let's just say he's not what you think he should be on defense. He's averaging 3 blocks a game, and you're saying he needs to improve. So, you know what I mean? I think the upside is crazy on that end of the court. And plus, he could, unlike let's say like a Rudy Gobert, he actually could defend on the perimeter. You know what I mean? So defense, I don't think is like a real issue. My issue is him offensively. Well, I guess I know that you consider defensive rebound a big part of defense. So that rebounding and, like I said before, more touches in the paint. But defensively, I think he'll be fine.
And I think he has room for improvement. Like P, and I'll go a step further. I think when he switches and he comes to a picks, I think he's horrible. I think he never finds a guy off of a pick, either the roller or the person that he's stopping. He seems
he reaches
discombobulated and coordinated when he comes off a high pick and roll. I'm like, what? Again, that comes with time, which he can compensate for being 7'5", because even when he does, he's still lengthy, so he's still able to compensate with a block somehow. But I think getting his footwork down, 23 or 24 in that 25 range, the league wants nothing to do with this guy. It's better to jump on him now and take advantage of it. And I think Kyle knows that too. Everything that you think he has, it's then some.
But again, but nobody's saying that the kid is bad or going to be bad. I think the kid is special. I think the kid is going to get better. You're right. This is probably his floor, short of injury. But still, if you look at his physique, if you look at his stature, you know, he would have to grow into like what's my guy Giannis type of physique in order for him to actually really be a true low post presence on the offensive and defensive end. That's really tough to do because I mean Giannis is a 1-on-1. His body is that of a Greek Adonis and whatnot. I don't know if Wemby has that. Wemby really might just be a tall, skinny guy, and his game is built for the perimeter, and that's what he's going to be for the next 10, 15 years. And he's going to be fine. He's going to be good. He's not going to be all time.
And that's the scary part is that, and I'm gonna let you go, Pete. The parallels with Giannis, like if he grows into his, like Giannis and his body and his physicality is lacking so much talent. It's unreal. Wemby, if he gets a little bit bigger, he just needs to get bigger a little bit.
He does.
And he's all time. And I'm saying like, yeah.
But that's not easy to do. That's not easy to do.
That's fine, but where you got Giannis, to me, Giannis is not a good player, though. He's just very dominant. You know what I'm saying? Giannis is in that lane of. No, I'm not gonna put him with Shaq because that's not fair. Giannis is with LeBron. He's in that LeBron category.
Okay.
Just like over dominant to the point where you have to make them great. They're not talented.
Stop.
But they're great.
Stop.
No, he's being a little bit extreme. What he's saying, they are more talented players than them at their position. It's just that their physicality is what puts them over the top. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
We know it.
Fellas,
like we
before
know
y'all
we've
get
had this
real
talk many
disrespectful,
times.
because I think you're borderline disrespectful right now.
No, I'm
especially when it comes to
dramatizing
my
it, though.
man,
I'm dramatizing it, though. But
LeBron,
listen, I'm dramatizing it, though, but you can't sit down and tell me that Giannis Antetokounmpo and LeBron James are the more talented players of this league. You can't really do that.
but
I know it.
You're making it sound like they bums or something.
No, you're making it sound like that. I'm saying they're not as much talented as the league. You have more people in the league that are just more talented than they are. It's just what it is.
It's basically
LeBron James is not as talented as what he is. He's just that dominant. When he's going downhill, it doesn't matter what he's going to do.
Yeah, it's a Dream Shaq situation. Like, we know Dream is more talented, but I think most people agree that Shaq's a better. They'll take Shaq. You know what I mean?
Good night with
his physical
Shaq, Karl
dominance.
Malone, LeBron James, and Giannis if they're coming downhill. Good night.
Yeah.
No one's stopping that.
You know what? Let's move on to the other rookies in this rookie class. Want to talk about Chet Holmgren. He's going to be playing Wemby this Tuesday. He's averaging 17, 8, and 2, 2.5 blocks a game. He's shooting just under 55%, and 53% from three, 90% from free throws so far.
Right.
50-50-90 guy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys gotten the opportunity to see Chet? What do y'all think about Chet?
And not the best rookie on his team. Cason Wallace is better than Chet Holmgren. And not the best rookie on the team. With that being said, if you're watching, Cason is better than Chet.
Wow. Okay.
Because they say I don't watch basketball, so I try to watch all the games this year. Kaysen is better.
Mm. And he would be a real rookie too. But does anybody have any problem with Chet
I'm
being
sorry.
considered a
I'm sorry.
rookie, even though?
Hold on for I'm Mo. Can I just ask a question really quickly? I'm sorry, because I mean, you could throw claims out there all you want. Like, what are you basing this claim on? I mean, because that's just a wild, inaccurate claim. I mean, it's like saying the earth is
Want to know
flat.
my claim
I
is?
mean, like,
My claim is that Kaysen Wallace came out this year.
oh, so it's simply the fact that you don't consider Chet a rookie.
Yeah, now Chet's a second-year player, correct?
Okay.
And I was just about to ask about that. Like, do y'all have an issue
not a
with
rookie.
Chet being considered a rookie, even
No.
though this is technically his second year?
No, 'cause
This is similar to what they did with Ben Simmons and
Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, but he's played but 7 NBA games. He's a rookie.
He played.
To me, he didn't play last year. He played this year, so he's a
played.
rookie.
he played
last year.
played
Got hurt.
In the preseason.
Yeah, in preseason.
He played a regular season, though.
But my thing is, like, it's not like he wasn't exposed to being in a professional environment last year. It wasn't like he got hurt and they say, don't come by the team, don't share the playbook, don't look at, you know what I mean? Like, don't be part of our video planning, don't be part of our game planning,
I understand all of that, but
you know,
his first NBA game was
that's part of your
his first official NBA game was this year, so I consider him a rookie. I understand what you're saying. It's like a redshirt freshman or whatever. I get what you're saying.
G League guys, so guys who spend their careers in the G League and then get a late start in the NBA, they shouldn't be considered rookies either.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Well, we just disagree on that. Like, to me,
that's like a redshirt freshman. It's like a redshirt freshman being 25 and playing in college basketball.
Like, you had some years in college, like the college experience is not.
Because you have some players that come on it and they're playing in tournaments like 22, 23. People graduated 21 and 22.
But like you talking about guys that's played though. Like Chris Winkie. Chris Winkie wasn't a freshman when he was at Florida State. He was an older player and whatnot, but he had actually played. Chet never played.
You just said the exact
game.
same thing I said though. That's the exact same thing I just said.
But Chet never played an NBA game.
How many years has Chet been in the league? How many years has Chet been in the league?
Hold on. Ichiro was rookie of the year when he came to Major League Baseball and had spent 6-7 seasons playing professional baseball in Japan. I mean, this is the rule in all major sports. Until you play a game of a regular season game in that league, you're a rookie.
Satchel Paige, Negro Leagues, I get it. But you asked Hill, I mean, once you asked all of you guys how you feel, I said, cool. To me, Chet had 2 years in the league, correct? If you say no, I totally fine. I agree. But his first year was last year.
He was paid last year. Like, they didn't say he got hurt in the preseason, y'all.
Yeah, but I feel like going international with the Ichiro, well then Luka shouldn't be rookie of the year because he's been playing professional for how long?
I totally agree with that.
Okay. So Luka was never a rookie in the NBA.
My thing is
that's why the guy's been playing professional basketball all his life.
No, I understand.
If that's the case, I mean, Wemby's been playing professional basketball. Wemby's not a rookie.
Hey, according to him,
you
take him out of consideration too.
If that's the case, take him out then.
Brandon Miller's looking good for you, Brandon Miller.
For me,
one thing I do know, it doesn't look good at Scoot. It ain't Scoot, I know that much.
Whoa.
I mean, that was the favorite. That's all I can get to. I already know Wemby's going to be nice. I don't need to argue Wemby's position. Wemby's the best player of this year, and then the league for going further. Scoot was the guy we was talking about that was going to take him. So we'll get to these rookies then. Totally.
I want to know what's up with your man Scoot Henderson, though.
skip Brandon, right? Because let's go with 8 points. 8 points to it because that was the guy. I was told that was the guy. And I said, skewing anything, and I'm on wax saying, give him a few years, he'll be out the league, and he's playing his way towards that. Dude's just not good. So
cold,
where
man. You're
where
cold.
did I get?
Cold as
I was
ice.
told. I think I was told maybe floor Westbrook, and I thought that was an insult. And I'm not the biggest Westbrook guy, right?
The floor was Orenthal James, I thought. Mayo. I thought that was the floor, right? No?
He's not better than Mayo. He's not better than OJ Mayo.
Well,
he's played 5 games. He's played 5 games, and you're making these declarations about
it's too early.
But we're doing the same with the older rookies, though. We're doing the same with Wemby. We're projecting Wemby. We're projecting Holmgren. So I think that's fair. That's fair.
No.
It's fair to not believe your eyes, though.
We are projecting the ceilings, though. We're projecting the ceilings, not the floors.
Oh, no, I told you the floor for Wemby was Porzingis. I've been said that. We do floors too. We do floors. All-purpose clean. We do floors.
What do y'all see him as?
I told you. Worst case, OJ Mayo, Tariq Evans.
Fair.
It's looking like Tariq Evans at this point. Best case.
I said Tariq Evans. I said
right. Best case. Westbrook, Ja, or Derrick Rose. That's the best case.
That's not fair.
School can't be CJ McCollum. School can't be CJ McCollum.
But that wouldn't be his best case though. That's in the middle of what I'm saying. He could be. I don't see it, but you know.
What are y'all looking at, bro? What are y'all looking at?
Yeah, I think he's a 6'2" athletic point guard. If that floats your boat, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
All right, you want to be nice? At best, Baron Davis. You want that?
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
We watch sports. At best, Baron Davis. At best. You want that?
He's a 6'2" athletic point guard. How far are you going with that? In the history of the game.
He's so bad. Oh, Lord, he's so bad. He's so bad.
I'm going to give the young man a little bit more time before I get him into the so bad.
I thought this before the season started. When I saw him play against Wemby, I'm saying it has nothing to do with his injuries and nothing like that. This is where I projected him anyway.
Yeah, I'm with Paul. So when you guys thought he was great, watching him, with Wemby, you're thinking he's the better player. I saw then Tyreke Evans.
Yeah.
He's just not good.
Let's talk about another guy that I think is kind of overachieving. Brandon Miller.
Yeah, man, that's your guy. That's your guy, Mo.
And I'll be the first to admit I poo-pooed on Brandon Miller. I was not sold on him. I felt after the incident in college, he lost his mojo. Hasn't played the same. But Brandon Miller's coming out and trying to prove me wrong. He's coming off the bench in Charlotte.
There you go. Be clear. He's doing this off the bench.
Coming off the bench in Charlotte.
He's putting up some solid numbers.
Averaging about 13 points a game, 4 or 5 rebounds a game, and 2 assists. We'll say 1.7 assists per game. So he's solid.
Go figure. The number 2 pick is having a solid rookie season.
Right. It's been vacant.
You want to get those You want to get those shooting percentages up. That 27% from 3 is very nasty.
Not if it's high volume. Not if it's high volume. I don't mind low numbers with high volume. It's Ben Baker, okay?
Who?
Is Brandon Miller as being Ben Baker? Is that okay? And that's bad.
I think that might be.
I mean, when he was a Buck, that's bad. That's good, right?
No, Buck, he might have given me a 2010 season on the low. But to me, I stand by it.
You think Miller's?
I still think best. I think Sillin is still Paul George. his floor is Cam Reddish.
Oof.
Yeah.
I think I
And
can
shout out to
see
Cam
that.
Reddish. Cam Reddish is picking it up. We'll see how that goes,
Right.
but he's picking it up. And when I say floor, I guess it has like a bad connotation. I say floor, but
Right.
I think him and Cam Reddish right now are kind of like the same player. Yeah.
Want to talk about one of these rookies that I know I didn't bring up in pre-production, but one of the rookies that's kind of making a difference on his team, I think. Derek Lively from the Dallas Mavericks.
My guy. Yeah.
He's averaging about close to a double-double, 9 and 7, 1 assist per game, but he's giving them some length and some defensive presence and presence down low. And Dallas has been pretty successful to start the season. I think right now they're in the 4th position in the playoffs with the start today.
Looks familiar, right? Looks familiar. Tyson Chandler.
Ceiling.
Yeah, he's to me.
Yeah.
Tyson Chandler. I can't even think of another player.
Stroman, Swift P. That's what came to mind. To be fair, Stroman.
That would be the floor. that would be the floor. Yeah, Stroman.
Stroman came to mind. Stroman. But careful with Lively. He's showing glimpses, but he can Stroman you quickly though.
But I like his defense. You know what I mean? Like pretty much offensive, he's just like a rim roller. Like you're not looking too much from on the offensive side of the ball. But I like the rim protection that he gives Dallas. You know what I mean? Like he's not going to be a star, I don't see, but he can have a long career.
Mitch Love?
See, this is the thing,
Mitch Love?
And I think we need to start. I think we need to stop kind of characterizing stars the way that we do characterize stars, because the kid is a star.
You sure about that?
He's just not what we. Derek Lively.
No, he's not. He's actually not.
Because you see his impact on this team, and he's just a rookie. This team, before he was there, had no defensive presence down low. We all know that. We all know that. They're 7-2 right now. You see the impact that this kid is bringing to this team and whatnot. But the only issue is the fact that we characterize stars as being guys that score 20 points a game.
No.
You guys score
No. You think Tyson Chandler was a star?
Here we go.
You think Tyson Chandler was a star?
Before can I just say something real quick, guys?
I don't think
Tyson. Can I just say something real quick?
I don't think Tyson Chandler was a star. Good player though.
Kyle, you're making assumptions on why Dallas is winning. Dallas ain't winning because they're playing defense. They're winning because they're outscoring people. With Luka and Kyrie going nuts, and Derek Lively has been part of it. But they haven't been able to stop
No, they're better defensively than they were. No. I'm not saying that they're good defensively. I'm saying that they're better defensively. I'm saying that
if you're not good, then what are you, Kyle?
So they have a big three. He's a star. They have a big three.
Yeah.
So it's Lively, Luka, and.
Well, I'm not saying the kid is a star. Like I'm saying he just said he was a star. As far as the rookies, as far as the rookie class goes, he's a star amongst the rookie class.
Let's talk about the Thompson twins. Asua Thompson, he's doing
Can you let us know? I mean, we are talking. I mean, we need some lividity here. For one, we're talking basketball. Can we agree on that? At least. All right, then let's continue. Let's continue. This is insanity right now. Big three. Who would have thought? I never thought going into it the kid from Duke was that great. Now I found out. Dallas has a big three.
Asua Thompson for the Detroit Pistons. He's averaging 12, 9, and 3 assists a game.
Right.
Anybody, y'all get to check out the Thompson twins? I know you checking out his brother in Houston. How you like his brother in Houston?
Well, I saw it in Detroit. I mean, he's the leading rebounder for the rookie class. So and limited minutes. So them two, I think, could project to be 1 and 2 when it's all said and done in this rookie class. Coming after God MC. Oh yeah, you don't count that. That's God. I'm talking about like after that. The Twins are what you're going to take from this draft and say they were in that class. That class was. All right, now going into this now, however we feel this, I said that this class was 96-ish, if not better, correct? Now, still step on it. We're just going to stay on this, so we got to lean towards one way, and I'm still sticking my way that this class is really strong. So, minus Scoop. They're picking up the weight for Scoop.
So and you can't really count Chet Holmgren in this class. Is not his draft class.
I wasn't.
Okay,
I wasn't.
I'm just saying.
But the rest of the world
add
does.
to the better than 96.
But I should know if that's the case, right? But that would help it though if the rest of the world does it. I don't. But if the rest of the world does, then this class is really impressive.
Yeah.
Oh man! Wow.
And I agree with you, Pete, but he was drafted what number this year though?
Who, Chet?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I agree, but it's kind of like I think people only do that because if you're successful. There's foreign players that've been getting drafted from the end of the time, the second round. They show up 3 years later, they're rookies. That's just how it works, you know. But we'll leave that alone. I feel like
buck the system. Buck the system.
We're all standing on what we're standing on. So
I agree.
Kyle, Pete, have y'all gotten to see the Thompson twins work at all?
Yeah, I think both of them are solid. You know what I mean? I think those two, Brandon Miller, solid. Nothing crazy to me, but I think they're all going to be solid 10, 50-year NBA players.
With limited minutes, so that they're doing this production too. Let that sink in. Like I have tracking that rotation in Houston, who would have thought seems tough, and Detroit is somewhat stacked too. So those are two players I think they get to free up. They really show the league what they have to offer.
Yeah, Houston and Detroit are pretty much the same team, minus Van Fleet and Brooks, where it's just like a whole bunch of top 10 picks on the same team. It's like a college All-American team.
With my man Emmy doing a spectacular job, we'll get into that.
But
it's early. Yeah. It's early.
It's early. No, I thought them and Portland would be easily the worst two teams in the West. So he's doing a good job. I'll give it up to him. Even if they tank from now, I didn't think they'll be this good at this point.
I mean, Salas had them like 0-8 around this time last year.
Yeah. So salute to Emmy. Salute to Emmy.
Hey guys, hit us up on social media. Let us know what you guys think. Have you been watching the rookie class NBA 2023-24 season so far? Do you agree with our assessment of the rookie class so far? Do you believe that Chet Holmgren should still be considered a rookie, even though this is his second year in the NBA? Hit us up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to hit us up on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can hit us up directly at weneedafifth@gmail.com. Fellas, another big thing that happened while we were away, James Harden, formerly of the Philadelphia 76ers, was traded to the LA Clippers. They played 3 games so far. I believe they've lost all 3 games. I think it's pretty obvious, but who are the winners and losers out of this deal?
Clippers.
What you say, Hill?
If you believe Philly's going to do anything on their in the playoffs, you're totally mistaken. I've seen this Philly thing work its way out, and Maxey is mid, so don't get happy with the simple fact that they're just winning like this. They'll give you nothing. The better player went to the Clippers. They better play went to the Clippers. They have to find their way around it. Plus or minus, I don't like being minus 16.5. That's pretty ugly. But give them some time to work it out.
They're a worse team now.
This is
You
James
know that,
Harden
right?
talking about. What happened?
You know the Clippers are a worse team now.
Yeah, this is
Like
3 games.
Before the James Harden trade, they were like top 5 in offense.
It wouldn't have mattered. That team would have gotten nowhere.
Pace.
Team would have gotten nowhere, Mo. Team would have gotten nowhere.
They were averaging 120, 25 points a game. Now they're barely able to hit over 100. Kyle, what do you think about the trade so far?
I think ultimately the only person or the only entity that wins is Harden because he got what he wants. I don't think Philly's gonna win. I don't think the Clippers are gonna win. I think this is just, again, Harden and it's a business. So I can't even knock him for, doing what he's done because at the end of the day, he's looking out for self. And, that's what all of these owners are doing with their teams. So I can't even knock him for that. But, just from a strictly basketball standpoint, I don't think anybody wins in this scenario.
Wow, James Harden.
Yeah, 5 teams though. We agreed on that. That's journeyman status though, right? Just we're sticking with that, right?
Oh yeah,
okay. We definitely did say that.
Okay. All right.
Shaquille.
Greatest ever do it.
Shaq. I mean, he gets put in that mix.
We're not going to talk about Shaq and James Harden in the same.
No, we said 5.
They're both journeymen.
They're both journeymen over 5, so they both get put in the same sentence.
We're talking a little bit about the Western Conference. Want to talk a little bit about the chaos we're seeing at the Western Conference. Seems like all the teams that were predicted to be at the top of the conference are somewhat falling behind expectations, to say the least. You got the Lakers, the Suns. Lakers are in the 8th position. The Suns are in the 10th position. Pelicans are in the 9th position. The Kings are in the 7th position. The Rockets are in the 5th position at this point. The
Minnesota.
Timberwolves and the Mavericks hold the 2nd and 3rd positions respectively. The Nuggets are where most of you guys thought they might have been. And the Thunder at the 6th position. Is this do we attribute these standings to, hey, this just being the early start of the season, or is this proof positive of the parity in the West and how tough a conference it's going to be to come out of?
I think the Suns and the Lakers, I'm not really that worried. I think it'll pan out.
I would be worried if I'm the Lakers. I'd be worried if I'm the Lakers. I would be worried if the Lakers are not worried. I think they should be. I'd be very worried if I'm the Lakers. If you're depending on Cam Reddish hitting late game shots for you to win games, I'd be very worried.
Yeah, I just saw
very, very worried.
Yeah, I just saw this last year where they were trying to hopefully get into the play-in game. They ended up in the Western Conference Finals, so I'm not worried.
But it's a year later. LeBron is a year older. There's a little less gas this year. He had you enough gas to get you that far last year. He don't got as much gas this year. I don't know if he has enough gas.
No, I mean, I don't know how you'll be able to determine that, but I have different reasons why I don't have the Lakers there. I mean, that don't mean anything with that guy's conditioning from what it is. From him being 39 to 41, I don't think it makes a difference with him. I don't. I mean, that's you feeling that way. I think his conditioning. I think the guy could just be stagnant for the last 3 years. He has not changed for me, his play, from what he is from 2 years from now. I don't think he's dropped off physically or his tank. I think he's just as strong as he's been the past couple years. I just don't feel like a ball-dominant LeBron brings the Lakers to where they have to be. I have the issue of the offense running through him. That's what scares me with him. It's not conditioning with him. Never has been with me with that guy.
Oh, you out of your mind. If
No,
LeBron is healthy, you can run the offense through him any day of the week.
Well, we might disagree on that. I think about the conditioning in his tank. I don't disagree. I don't like the ball being ran through LeBron James. I don't.
Now or ever?
Now we're talking now. We're talking now. We're talking now. I think that's the reason.
He's the worst basketball player now. So you think he's the worst basketball player now than he's ever been in his career before?
Yeah, I do. I think he's sharply declined. He's not. If he's anything like he was in 2015, 2016, 2017, with his athleticism, from what is now, from the last 3 years, to me, I think he's been stagnant. LeBron, maybe I have to say this again. I don't think LeBron is a very good basketball player, but if his athleticism picks him up, I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say that. Like it doesn't register. Like,
pretty consistent.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying like he's gotten better. In what way now? How? He's lost his athleticism. So he's not able to compensate for things. Now he's doing under the rim stuff. He's giving you dunks when he's giving open lanes and does those things. He's not as dominant as he was maybe 7 years ago. And that's all athleticism. You take that away, you get what you deserve now. My big surprise to me is probably number 13 because I had them at 6, but it's early though. It's early. It's very early.
The Spurs. Anybody really surprised besides me, like I said, about the Mavericks being number 2 in the league right now?
Oh, this is why I'm glad we record these shows. I had them in. I had them in. Again, Luka and Kyrie on the same team. Sign me up. Like I said, Derek Lively is big help.
You gotta ask him.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
hold on. Respectfully, B, you had Luka and Kyrie on the same team last year.
Right, and I got them now, and they're in the playoffs so far. I understand what you're saying.
But why would you?
I said it when I said it. I get it. No, I'm the only one that put them on. I get it because you saw them fail last year. But in my mind, Kyrie and Luka on the same team should equal playoffs. I don't know.
He's been pretty consistent with that.
I don't see how that doesn't get you into the playoffs.
I didn't have him in the playoffs.
I don't get it either, yo.
I didn't have him in there.
Besides seeing them not get into the playoffs, I understand. Right. I didn't believe my eyes. I did not believe my eyes. I
think P was the only one that had the Mavs in the playoffs. I think Hill was the only one that had the Spurs in the playoffs.
Yeah. Right? I feel you got 2 of the top, possibly, arguably 20 players on the planet on the same team.
Is anybody surprised at what Anthony Edwards has been able to do with the Timberwolves out in Minnesota?
Don't come this way.
No, I gotta let's make this quick. So I really don't want to do this, but I gotta give Hill his flowers. He's turned into like the shooting guard whisperer of SGA Edwards. We'll wait on the Jalen Green thing, but he's playing well. But yeah, Anthony Edwards, he's good. He's good. He's balling out. But you know,
we still want LeBron over him at his ripe age of 40, which Kyle wants. You still want LeBron over Anthony Edwards?
Yeah,
I actually would still take LeBron. I still would take LeBron.
I'll still take LeBron.
I still take LeBron.
Let's not jump out the building. He had a good,
which he can no longer do. Which one person could do now, which the other one can't.
Yeah, I don't want to diminish Anthony Edwards. He's off to a great start.
He's shooting 50% from the field and 40% from 3. I think Anthony has arrived.
Take that for data.
Already been there.
He's getting there.
Let's see what he does in the first round of the playoffs.
Me and Hill don't agree on a lot. This kid is special. That kid is, as they say,
we got to start defining special. He's good.
He's starting to prove himself. He's stepping up. He's starting to prove himself.
Superstar.
Let's see him in the first. Let's see what happens in the first round of the playoffs
Yeah,
first.
there we go, P.
Before we
There we
crown
go.
him. Let's
Now
slow
you're
down.
talking.
Let's slow down.
There you
There's
go.
there's an SGA out there. There's a lot of talent in the West. Let's slow down. Hell of a start though. I don't want to take nothing from him, but let's.
Are we
Top three
surprised that the
guards, right?
Pelicans aren't doing better, even with Zion healthy?
Oh no, I
Although
don't.
Brandon Ingram is hurt, right?
I don't trust him.
I don't think any of us had them in the playoffs. So to be fair,
I just Ingram and Zion. I don't trust them. And down, get well, CJ. Now that CJ's down, yeah.
Oh,
no, thank you. No, thank you on the Pelicans.
Okay. Oh man.
and to be fair, all you guys have Wemby where Wemby is at. So to be fair, I will say that.
You're looking at it early. But yeah, it's still early for all these teams, though.
It's early. I agree. It's early. So.
Do you seeing what it is way too early, but seeing what you guys have seen so far, do you think it's fair to say that the Nuggets are the prohibitive favorite to go to the NBA Finals again this year and win the Western Conference championship?
No, Mo, don't stop there. I don't think you want to stop there.
Yeah,
I don't think you want to stop at when the Western. I'm being fair. I don't think you want to stop at when the Western. I don't think you want to stop at and win the Western Conference championship. I think you want to get.
I'm gonna just stop there.
Yo, bro, he could be like the slow version of Thanos. He really could be.
He's the best. He's the best player in the league, right?
Clearly.
Ooh. Okay.
All jokes aside, stop playing around. Yeah.
I'm only waiting for one. I'm only waiting for one vote.
No brainer.
What say you, Mo? What say you, Mo?
No brainer. No brainer, bro. No brainer.
No, Steph is out there. Steph is out there.
Good question.
Steph is out there, yo.
Excellent question.
Steph is out there.
Down to his pace. He turns the pace to his pace, yo.
Steph is out there.
Nah, it's not.
He's out there, yo. He's out there, yo. He's out there.
It's Joker. It really is Joker.
And let you know Steph is out there. He's got like 30 more 3-pointers made than anybody else in the league right now. The stuff is out there. He's out there.
Steph's the greatest shooter of all time. Or if you needed to know that, but no, that won't. That won't.
He's out there. He's out there.
Mo doesn't want to give.
Unless you have him playing center, forget about it. You don't have to worry about Golden State.
He out there. He gonna have to come out and stick Steph out there. Everybody does. Trust
Not
me,
really.
They'll send the whole squad at him.
Well, they have kryptonite. They have kryptonite. They have kryptonite for Steph. And their kryptonite name is Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Joker pretty much had me when I looked at that he shot 60% last year. That's crazy, bro. That's come on, man. That's Shaq. 60% from the field. That's crazy.
Yeah, come on.
I had to refresh. I don't even look right.
Vision. Yeah, it's Joker. I mean, it's the reason why you could sit Jamal Murray down right now and let him get healthy for another 5 to 10 games.
Yeah, that's my only fear. Denver is health. Is Jamal Murray being healthy.
Hey guys, hit us up on social media. Let us know what you guys think. What do you think is going on with the Western Conference? Do you think the Nuggets have the best chance to repeat as champions? Hit us up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like and notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. And hit us up directly at weneedafifth@gmail.com. Fellas, Wemby and Chet Holmgren will be playing. When is it, Pete? This Tuesday coming out?
Tuesday night, 7:30, TNT.
Tuesday night, TNT. We're going to be there live streaming, watching the game. We're inviting everybody to come through, watch the game with us, whatchamacallit.
Check us out on the YouTube channel.
definitely we're gonna be live streaming on the YouTube channel. Kyle's gonna be there. Going to see if we can scrounge up some other guests so we have this Chet versus Wemby debate that I'm sure Kyle is itching to have right now. He's a big Chet Holmgren fan.
3 for 12,
yeah,
4
because
for
Chet's
14.
not a
That
rookie,
gives
but
me 7 for 26. So I guess we'll be there. 3 for 12, 4 for 14, 7 for 26 in the last 2 games. Yeah, I'm gonna be there to see what? To see what? To see what? What am I gonna be there for? Why? See my guy to see a second-year player stink it up? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
All hype.
Fellas, what's on the radar, man?
Oh, for me, what is it? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Release, I think Memorial Day next year. Definitely there for that.
Okay. Hill, what's on your radar?
NBA basketball for me. To be fair, the Spurs. To be fair,
The
if I'm
Spurs.
right, if I'm gonna get
what's
tagged just watching it, might as well go with it.
Kyle, what's on your radar, man?
Not much, you know. Yeah, highlights.
Highlights.
That's all
Not
I
watching
watch.
the games. I know that much.
Cowboys Giants tomorrow. Watch us get dropped by 40. Hopefully the Jets lose.
Who do you want, man?
Caleb.
You want Mace?
Okay.
Number 1.
You want
Caleb.
Mark? You want Mark?
Give me Caleb.
Marvin.
That's who I want. Nah, I like Marvin. Give me Caleb.
So on my radar, Rebel Moon, Zack Snyder movie coming out on Netflix in December. I think it's December 15th. It's coming out. So I'm checking that out. What's it called? And of course, NBA action. I'm there. And can't forget college women's basketball. Becca's is back. South Carolina has reloaded. They got a phenomenal new guard there. I forgot the sister's name, but South Carolina is back. And UConn is ready. And LSU, Angel Reese, Miss Van Lith. What happened?
That championship hangover.
Yeah. Hey, listen, women's basketball. I'm telling you, this is a good time to catch it, to lock in. Good time.
It is.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for that. All right, fellas, it's been real. To all our fifths out there, thank you.
Peace.
Peace.